Hello, my loves. Today we are talking about your business, your flow. How do you run your business in flow? How do you make your life easier? How do you work less but make more? That's the question that we all want. When I started running my business, I was doing menstrual hormonal balance coaching, and I realized that I was running my business 24/7, working really hard, and I was pushing through things that just felt impossible, like brain fog that was just so thick, and yet I had to do this thing, I had to write this email, I had to do this video. So I started thinking, how could I make my life easier? And the clients that I had at the time all happened to be CEOs, business owners, running their own business, or at least making their own schedules. So I talked to them and said, you know what, we're going to start running our businesses with our cycles as well. And it's going to be an experiment, but we're going to just do it all together. And so that's it. I spent a year with all those clients and just practiced. What can we do in flow? How can we do things to make it work? Some of the things that we did were talking about communication. So we're going to talk about your business, your flow, how you can use your flow to get your business in alignment. And we're going to start with the Luteal phase, because now we're really talking about my what would Hermione do system. What, why, how, and do. Your what phase is your Luteal phase, and this is where you really build your structures. So you want to start in your Luteal phase, and you can start in whatever phase you're in right now, but you really want to make sure when you're in your Luteal phase, you're looking at your business from this what perspective. So what's working, what's not working, what could be better, what's frustrating, what's just could be tossed completely, So you're really looking through your business from this what perspective. And one of the things that we talk about is, what are you doing? Is it really on task? Is it really part of your business? Is it part of your why? Is it busy work? So really looking at your business from this very structural standpoint. Now, of course, you can take this and apply it to everything. This is great for what kind of content can I put out in my social media this month? What kind of program could I be creating? What could be my next webinar? There's a lot of ways that you can look at this from building your business perspective. So look at this in your Luteal phase. What are some of these things? Jot them down. Oh, hey, girl. We have a sales expert in the house right now. And we'll talk about sales too, actually, and follicular and ovulation. So definitely, what is your Luteal phase? And that's the question that you're going to ask. I'm going to read just a little bit out of my book, The Revolution Will Be Bloody. So when we're talking about business, we're talking about reframing the concept of time. So when you approach your business in flow, you're going to stop looking at it as a 24-hour achievement setting. You're going to look at a 28-day, or whatever your bleed to your bleed length of time is. You're going to look at it from this much bigger perspective. Listen, sister, you're a woman. You can multitask. You can look at a much bigger set of time frame than one 24-hour chunk. So reframe time. Instead of looking at every day, at this time I have to do this specific task, look at your day in your mind and expand it out until it takes up your menstrual cycle from bleed to bleed. Be a witch. Change how time works for your own benefit. All right, so in Luteal, we created the program, the course, the package. This is your phase of answering what change are you creating is a great way to start. Also ask what needs to get done this month. So when you're in your Luteal phase, one of the things that we do in my Your Business, Your Flow program is we talk about what you got done this month, what's left on the list this month. And that's your Luteal phase, is to look at the list from last month and then to make the list for the next month. So Luteal is really your assessment time. All right. Tomorrow we'll talk about menstrual, and then we'll go through all of the phases, and we'll talk about how to use them in flow. If you have questions, as always, post them in the comments below. I'm happy to answer them. And of course, we're still running the competition for a copy of my book. And I think what we should do with this section is actually do a competition for a digital copy of my Your Business, Your Flow planner. Again, I'd love to send you physical copy, but it's just sort of like not the time to be sending physical goods from person to person. So, digital copy of my Your Business, Your Flow planner. It is a fillable PDF, and you can print it. You can get it printed as well. So, you'll have the chart and that in there. So, let's do a competition for that. The competition will be, let's see, most comments on these 4 lives. So I'm going to do luteal today, menstrual, and then follicular and ovulation and flow. So it's going to be these 4 comments on these 4. I'm going to pull them together, and whoever has the most comments on them, boom, you're going to win the digital version of the Your Business, Your Flow planner. Okay? Mwah. I love it. I will see you guys in the next one. Same time, bat channel. I'll see you here tomorrow. Mwah. Bye, guys.